what's next on Project C10. So we've got the box in, the door is bolted up, and now we've got it latched, and good as new. So that with the stereo in place and the gauges, we've got only a few things left to do on the dash itself. So we still need to put on the steering wheel, you know, the knobs, things like that, but the dash itself is almost done.
He goes, dude, if I could write estimates like...
I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we had to do to get the power windows in this thing. The kit that we used was a little more of a universal kit rather than a direct bolt-on. And as a result, we had to do a little bit of modifications to the door to get the switches to fit. You have your power window switch right here, and it uses the factory window crank to actually move the window up or down. And in order to get that in there, to sit that in right, we actually had to cut a hole in the door and recess the switch right. Otherwise, we were going to have too big of a gap in between the handle and the overall panel that fits right here before it's all said and done. So you won't even see them. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a cool modification, one of these old trucks. And actually, the windows operate a lot smoother than factory now. So.
So we like just center out. All right, so also last couple days and weeks, we've been working on the interior. What kind of progress have we made there, and what kind of challenges have you had?
Now, we had a lot of progress inside. So the biggest challenge was basically finishing up the seat, getting the cover on, getting the padding the way we wanted it to, and getting everything fastened together, and also the seat belts. This truck didn't have seat belts,
right.
So we added seat belts. You wanted a column shift with a bench seat with 3 seat belts, so you can travel
right.
with 3 people to go to car shows and things like that. Makes perfectly sense to me. You know, perfectly good sense.
Yeah.
So we did that. We got the bolts in that we needed to. Got you 3 lap belts that will work great. And then now, with the gas gauge being fixed, all the gauges work the way they should. Well, we don't know the speedometer yet. We haven't driven it down
right.
the road, but we will test that out. The good thing is the speedometer we have is adjustable. So we can adjust it at the speedometer versus getting a new gear or whatever you need to for the transmission.
Okay.
So it should be good because it's a fly-by-wire. There
Yeah.
is no speedometer cable.
Well, and as we move forward, you're going to start to see some sheet metal up here. But let's talk about the motor. So we've fired it, done some tuning last week, but just a few little things here or there that need to be buttoned up.
Yeah, we had a couple of things. We had to replace a spark plug wire that was resting on the header. So that was an easy enough fix, but it's something you have to address. You just can't let it go. And then we still have to do the AC as well. So
okay.
We've got to add Freon. We did put a vacuum on the AC system, held a vacuum for 48 hours, tight as a drum.
Yeah.
So it's sealed. So it should be a very easy process to add the refrigerant, and we should be good to go.
Well, and we're super close. So there's a lot more to come. Next time you see us, you're going to see a lot more metal up front.
That's right.
Stay tuned.